How blessed am I to be all alone in another country, pursuing my biggest goals, pursuing my biggest dreams. And I say this because all day I've been ungrateful, all day I've been a pig, all day I've been a piece of shit. Because I've been sick, because I've been tired, because I've been throwing up, and etc. But I bring this up because I ask you, what can you be grateful for right now that you're going through in your life that no one can take away from you? And it doesn't just have to be good, it can be bad as well, because there is nothing that is good nor bad. Life just is. Life just is what it is, and it's you that makes it good or bad, because all day long I was making my sickness bad. I was making how I felt bad in my own mind. I was looking at it from a bad point of view, when reality is what you're going through right now. The pain, the struggle, the difficulty. I don't know what exactly it is for you, but that is growth. That is your opportunity. That is a way to get better. That is a way to look at it, something, and look at it and be like, holy fuck, what is this teaching me right now? What am I learning right now? Because it's so easy to get ungrateful over the smallest little fucking things in our lives. It's so easy to just be like, oh my God, my life is falling apart, everything in my life's going wrong. When if you actually look at it, if you actually interpret it, if you actually start to think about it like I started to think about it on this walk, when my biggest struggle on this walk was all I have to do is another 20 minutes to keep the promise with myself. All I have to do is walk another 20 minutes to keep the trust with myself. How grateful, how blessed am I, is that is my biggest pain. That is my biggest struggle. As someone who slept on his mother's couch for 8 months, as someone who used to drink 3 times a week, as someone who failed college, all of those were a fucking blessing that I had to go through to get to the pain and struggle that I'm going through right now, which was a mere 20-minute extra on a walk to keep the promises with myself. So I ask you again, what is your pain? What is your struggle? What are you fighting against in your own mind that you're making up in your own mind? Because it's you. It is you that's making up the bullshit in your own life. Yeah, okay, I might be sick, but I'm the one that's creating the experience over and over and over and over and over again. I'm the one that's sitting there telling myself that this is bad. I'm the one sitting there that telling myself that growing up my life wasn't that good, that my parents being divorced wasn't that good. But it's bullshit. Man, all of these things that I went through were opportunities. All of these things have shaped me and created me into who I am now, to where I am now, to being in the best shape of my life, to having a mindset that can actually even think like this, that has the ability to have the understanding that I can frame my mind to do any fucking thing that I want with my life. And how blessed am I to have gone through all of that to get to where I am now. And how blessed are you to be going through anything good, anything bad. But remember that it's not nor good nor bad. It just is. It is what you make of it right now. It's nothing else except for that. Right? Because yeah, something might happen. I don't know what it is, but I'll use an example. Someone in your life dies. Right? I'm not saying don't grieve. I'm not saying don't feel bad about it. But what I am saying is you are the one that determines how long that you play the experience over and over and over and over and over again in your head. You are the one that's causing the real pain within yourself. Yes, of course it hurts. Yes, of course that would hurt. But the reason that we hurt for so long is because we replay these things over and over and over and over again. That's why it's so difficult to change. That's why it's so hard to change who we are. Even though, as an example, discipline is something fucking easy. Being grateful is something so damn easy to do, but it's so difficult at the same time because we create these experiences as to why it's hard throughout our whole lives. And then when we go to change, then when we go to try frame our mind to do something different, like I was on my walk, where I was feeling like shit, where all I wanted to do was get in bed. But I realized that I'm the one that wants to be in bed. I'm the one that is making this even more difficult than it needs to be. I'm the one that's not being grateful for the situation that I'm in right now. It's my own mind, and it's the exact same for you. It's the exact same. It doesn't matter the fucking situation. You are the one that's making up the bullshit in your own mind. You are the one that's making the experience 10 times worse than what it actually needs to be. It is you. It is me. It is you and me both, making it 10 times harder than what we need to do. The pain that we're going through right now, the struggle, because the actual struggle, the actual pain is the growth. When you flip your mindset to think about it like this, the pain and the struggle is how you grow. Because if you think about it, all the hard times, every single solitary one of them, on the other side, I can almost guarantee you that you've grown. I can almost guarantee you that you've gotten better once you've gotten through it. And I can almost guarantee you that you can almost look back on every single one of them and remember, damn, I'm glad I got through that. Not because you're glad that you got through it, but because of the lesson that it actually fucking taught you. Because of the growth you saw on the other side. Because of the person that you became on the other side. And when you're balls deep in the midst of it, it is fucking difficult. It is hard. It is a struggle. And I get it. I get it. I miss my family. I miss everyone. I miss them. And I try and neglect it. I try not think about it. Man. But it's dumb. It's stupid. Because when you feel the pain, that is when you can use that as fuel. That is when you can use that as growth. That is when we should be the most grateful. When we are in pain, that is when we should feel the most gratitude in our lives. Not because pain, I was about to say something that I didn't mean. When we are going through pain in our lives, that is when we are going through pain in our lives, that is when we should feel the most gratitude. Why? Because on the other side of every bit of pain that you go through, on the other side of every little bit of struggle that you go through, is growth, is the opportunity to become someone new, is the opportunity to teach yourself a fucking lesson. But everyone looks at it in the wrong light. Everyone looks at it like, why the fuck is this happening to me? Why me? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because on the other side is a lesson, is an opportunity to help someone else going through that exact same pain. So that is why when you're going through the pain, stop looking at it like it's a bad thing. Start looking at it like it's something to be grateful for, like a learning opportunity. Because that is where real growth happens. So man, if you take anything from this, it's that pain is good. Think about what you can be grateful for in your life right now. Think about it, man. You've got something going on in your life that no one else has, that no one else can take away from you. That little bit of pain, that little bit of struggle that you're going through right now, no one else gets to experience that exact same thing that you're going through right fucking now. So that is how you can create your own story. That is how you can craft your own life. And for me, I was blessed. I was blessed with the opportunity of going through failing college, of going through drink driving, of going through a knee surgery. That led me to getting in the gym, that led me to getting in shape, that led me to realize that I could change my own life. I could create my own identity. I could create whoever I wanted to be. And you have every right to do the exact same fucking thing. But you have to look at pain as fuel. You have to look at pain as an opportunity to grow. Because you make the choice in your life on how you look at it. So start looking at it through another lens. Imagine you're wearing a pair of glasses right now. Imagine what would happen if you took those glasses off and put another pair of glasses on. But the lens is different in that pair of glasses. Imagine how different your life would look if you started looking at pain as a way to be grateful, as a way to help someone else. That is when you'll truly start to really fucking grow. So be grateful. You have something that no one else has.